My name is Dr. Von Crazy, and welcome back to more Torna, the Golden Country. Last time, we found a scorched piece of earth left by Malos and defeated our first unique monster. And this time, we'll be heading into the Ardainian battleship.
Right. So it was the Sean forces that ravaged this area.
Yes. Many troops remained here with no orders after Malos sank their homeland. We're doing our best to disarm them, but... well, you've seen the village. Sadly, it's happened more than once.
The powers that be bicker among themselves, ignoring the larger danger.
And right now, that is the one thing we cannot afford.
I will go take a look.
Incidentally, how has Torna been faring?
I'd like to tell you that the people bask in the peace of His Majesty's rule. But I'm afraid that would be a lie.
Same as everywhere else then, yes?
Torna has not escaped Malos's rampage unscathed.
If that is so, allow me to offer you the Imperial Army's assistance in this time of...
Don't worry about it. This is exactly the reason why Indol entrusted her to me.
Ah, so you came. The future king of Torna. I'm glad I thought to send a messenger.
King, don't joke about it. Rumors like that could cause trouble at home.
I am merely a quester. I hold no such influence.
I quest it today, but tomorrow?
The core's color is different. And she's a woman, too. Quite lovely indeed. Malos was all brawn and brutish strength.
You worried?
No, quite the contrary. Everybody knows a blade's appearance bears no relation to their power. You could be the heroine of our resistance.
No, I won't be anyone's anything.
That's fine now. I have only one thing to ask of you. To rectify the mistake I made and erase Malos from the face of the world.
So that's why the returning hero, pacifier of the Borderlands, was really just...
Never before has a blade broken free and rampaged like this. I can see why Indol would prefer to keep it quiet. They're even routing support to the militia through Argentum for deniability.
and then towards you.
I'm just some princeling. Me.
Surely, if you defeat Malos, your cover will be blown.
If indeed. But we're not in it for the glory, are we? When we're done, I'll just plow my fields in peace.
Your Majesty, some of our troops have returned to base, but...
Is something wrong?
They're all reporting something strange. A marauding group of routed mercenaries, trying to avoid any attention.
Just remnants, hmm? That is strange. There's not much around here for them, in the way of paid work or opportunities for looting.
As your Majesty commanded, our men did not engage. We confirmed their bearing, then withdrew.
And? Where were they going?
The village outskirts.
But why there? There's nothing but graveyards.
What the?
Oh no.
At first, I thought to take it. But I'd made it for her, and I'd like her to keep it forever.
So, the bitch is dead, is she? Shame. I had a soft spot for her. Ha! Guess you learned how to use a weapon at least. Big change from a tiny kid trying not to piss herself in fear.
You're... No! God.
You remember me? How touching.
A face that ugly, I couldn't forget. Trust me, I tried.
Harsh.
What do you want? Not that I can't imagine.
I'm here to take back what's mine, kid. But before that, I'll take a bit of time to express my gratitude to you. It ain't gonna be pretty or quick. Then I'll make that blade watch as I cut you into little sticky chunks, just to make sure the last thing he feels is complete despair.
I'll hold them up. You get to the others quickly.
No use. Hayes, he knew about you. He brought no blades, just more mercs.
Exactly. Don't worry. I'm gonna treat you real good before I get to the cutting.
Yeah, we just got Lora and Hayes in the party, and there's a bunch of enemies. This is gonna be a heck of a fight. I don't have access to driver combos at all, owing to my not having any party. So this is gonna be quite the battle. I don't think I'll use Swallow's Flight to keep my HP up, especially since Gort's quite a bit stronger than me.
Here comes the birdie!
Oh, got me with a break, damn it.
Exceptional work!
Paying you Dero's for. Stop pissing about this
Switch to Hayes. Get that Mighty Guest out, Wind of Healing, because I don't like how much health I have. Swift Gale also heals me. Mighty Gust into level 2 special.
Can't just leave it. Come on!
Okay, maybe I was wrong to not use Swallow's Flight. This guy is done for, and now we can focus on the other mercs. Anti-pathetic Archibald. Insufferable Ulysses, huh? That was not a problem. I thought it would be.
You're starting to piss me off. Oi! Surround them so they don't get away!
My lady, you have to go.
It's all right. He's here.
You bastard! No! Ah! Ah! No!
We are done for! Let's run!
Had enough. What's next then? Right leg? Or the left? Or how about...
Enough! That's enough, Jin. Just leave him. For my sake.
So you let him go? Even without his arms, he may cause you more trouble, one day.
I didn't want to end it here. He might deserve it, but he did take care of my mother, so... Let's go back. I suppose I can bring myself to step foot on this flagship after all.
Ah! My arms! My arms! Bastards! I'm gonna kill them! Every last one of them! Ah! Huh? The hell are you? Stop it!
Well, that sure was a thing that happened. Let's head back to the harbor, why don't we? Well, here we are. Welcome aboard, my honored guests. It's funny. I was expecting it to be all glitz and glamour, halls of gold, diamond chandeliers and all that. But there's nothing like that here. I like this much better. It depends on the country. Some of the nobility like to travel in style, and believe me, they don't go halfway. More Ardain, on the other hand, is a military state. They take a more pragmatic approach. Just as the Emperor must be a masterful driver, so must their diplomatic vessels be armed for war. That is the Ardainian way. So long as its mission is not a covert one, every flagship under our command must be a throne I may ascend. And if the leader is the first to fall, what then? Jin! It's alright, Lora. He makes a valid point. That is precisely why Aegeon and Brigid, the jewels of the Empire, have been bestowed upon me. Your Majesty. We will do everything in our power to protect you, Your Majesty, even at the cost of our lives. I am blessed to have such loyal companions. Your Majesty, we have urgent news! His Majesty is currently entertaining guests. I would entreat you not to incur his displeasure. My humble apologies, Your Majesty. It is all right. I trust this news is of special importance. Please, give us your tidings. Of course, Your Majesty. As you know, we've applied stricter regulations to our scout patrols in light of the recent tragedy at Torgoth. Well, one of our patrols happened upon a young Gormati at the camp in Seagull Fell, but they lost track of him. So, you think he might be a survivor? We believe so. We can send out his further patrols immediately if His Majesty assents. I see. I'm sorry that we had to keep you waiting. Please, go ahead. Yes, Your Majesty. I would like for our country to shelter as many refugees as falls within our means. I do hope he can quickly be found. Wait, we should go with them. What for? Their army's not exactly short-staffed. He's just a kid. He'll be scared witless of the soldiers. Of course he's gonna run away. Lora's got a point. Very well, let's head out. We would do well to make haste before he strays any further afield. Thanks, guys. You're such a bunch of do-gooders. It's gonna land us in trouble someday. Main story quest received.
Let's see what we have here.
A bunch of things have opened up to us in the harbor, but I think I'm gonna do this before tackling any of that, except for this crackerjack blade. Name's Krogan. Krogan the Blade. My driver looks like an overgrown furball, but he's a really seasoned merc. A real hard nut. This time, I think he's gone in over his head this time. Oh, thing is, I think he's gone over his head this time. This job's too much for him to handle. So we're looking around for drivers with a good track record who'd be able to join him. I can tell just by looking at you that you folks aren't some lousy Sunday drivers. You must have seen real combat. Interested? But first I want to see how you'd measure up in a fight. As for the rules, let's say you pull off a second stage blade combo. Say about 5 times. Doesn't matter which element you use. Just do any special, and then any other one that's level 2 or above 5 times. And obviously, since you can rely on your allies for linking the specials, you might want to try and mix it up. The time, place, and target's up to you. I just want to know if your blade combos are up to scratch. I may look like a meathead, but I know my ether. I can feel someone of your power level pull off a special wherever you are. Anyway, I've talked long enough. Hope you've got what it takes. And we get the quest blade coaching.
We can take care of it if you want.
Hitting enemies with a special... Wait, it already told us this. We've seen this before. That's the same tutorial that we saw when fighting Bridget. I guess if you never use a special when fighting Bridget, it wouldn't show up, so that's why they put it there. But that is another one of those coaching quests. We got driver coaching earlier.
I'm something of an expert.
Completed the objectives for it, but I just haven't gone back to Torna to report it. But yeah, we have one more of those. Another excavation point here. Can't do anything about that yet, but might as well mark it on our map. And since that quest gets completed just by playing the game normally, I'm just gonna have it do that. I need one more Fur's Grubble for
Ready to put another win under our belts?
I'll make the most of this skill.
Well, with that done, let's just keep heading north. Where we want to go is, we want to go to the Serene Springside, and there's, crap. There's a route going up to the top of that, well, to the bottom of that tree, kinda. We want to go across that. And that'll take us where we're going. I really like Gormott. There's so many of these routes to climb around. It looks really cool, both in the day and the night. And it doesn't really change much in 500 years. If you've played the main game, you already know your way around this place pretty darn well. Wait, where am I going? Oh, shoot, I went the wrong way. Well, hopefully I can make it from here? Nope, I'm just gonna land in here. Oh goodness, level 34 for on. No. Oh.
Really put my foot in it, haven't I?
Alright, going the right way this time. That excavation spot is right behind us there. We're in Seagull Fell now. And you can see the Serene Springside just over there. And here we are. at the hidden hunting camp. Well, here's the campsite at Seagull Fell. Now, about that boy. Hey, isn't that him? Whoa! Hey, wait, we won't hurt you. We mean you no harm. Please, stay. You won't hurt me? I see you've decided to trust us, for now at least. We're affiliated with the Ardainian forces. We didn't come to bring you mischief. We know what happened at Torgoth and have been acting wholeheartedly to protect the refugees. You have escaped from Torgoth too, perhaps? That's right. Can you tell us your name? It's Callie. Young Callie, do you know Lasham Cove? The boat of my countrymen is moored there. I know it. I know the boat too. It's huge. Will you journey with us, young man? We can also offer a hot meal. What's wrong? You don't want to get on the boat? No, it's not that. I've lost Kelly. I mean, my sister. I have to find her. That's important stuff, kid. Why didn't you tell us right away? I'll tell you what. You run ahead to Lasham Cove and wait by the boat. We'll find your sister for you. Well, I never. We promise that, Callie. We'll find her for you. Can I really trust you? Yeah, of course. Any idea where we might find this sister of yours? Actually, she likes watching the big boats at Lasham Cove. So maybe she'll be somewhere where you can see them all coming and going. Then perhaps we should begin at a high up place that overlooks the cove. Okay, I'll wait at the harbor, but please find my sister. And the hidden hunting camp is a landmark with
You're
three
coming with
green
me,
barrels.
treasure.
Don't miss them.
The suspense is killing me. You're coming with me, treasure.
Is there anything else here? I don't think so. Wait, there's just some guy here. You can't talk to him. Again, there's a character we can talk to here, but I'm going to save the side stuff for a bit later. As for where we need to go, we want to go back to where that excavation thing was. Except instead of going underneath, we want to go out over this bridge. And we can go in this little cave here. And we'll discover the Wayside Respite. And there's a treasure trove up here. Nice
suspense
thing
is
to
killing
find.
me.
And if you go just up here, I believe, yes, you will find her. On Outlook Knoll. Huh? Who are you? Kelly? Yeah, that's me. How do you know? Oh, my brother. You can take me to her? Oh, please. But before we head back to Lasham Cove, there's a nice little cave system
Aren't
this
we
way.
intrepid?
I wonder what's in that, and who wouldn't? There's a nice little treasure trove for us to find. It doesn't even need a
The
check.
suspense is killing me.
2 more scale chips. We already got those on all our blades, but if you didn't find the ones in Torgoth, you can find them there.
This is
So, well,
becoming
let's head
something of an
back to
expert.
Lasham Cove now, why don't we? Kelly! Callie! Aww. I can't thank you enough. Careful you don't lose her again, kid. You should be looking out for your little sis, you know. Yeah, I'll make sure that never happens again. Mithra's actually being level-headed. Never thought I'd see the day. Hey, Callie, you left this behind. I've been holding on to it the whole time. Oh! I thought that was gone forever. Nice one, Kelly. It looks just like Lora's mother's keepsake. Hey, mind if I take a look at that? No problem. How did you come by this? I got it from Auntie Renea. What? My mother? Auntie Renea had another one, but Collie was always hankering after it. She said it was really precious to her and she couldn't let it go. So she made me one that looked a bit like it. She said she was sorry she couldn't make it any better. I mean, I don't care about that so much. She made it for me. So it's precious to me, no matter what it looks like. I see. Well, take care of yourselves, you two. We promise. Hey, the way you said that just now, it sounded just like Auntie Renea. Yeah, just like her. I don't doubt it. I'm sure we could converse for hours, but I'd like to propose a course of action for our new friends here. For us, you mean? That's right. Our vessel here will soon return to Ardainian. Perhaps you two ought to be aboard when it sets sail. A wise idea. Things are not so unsettled in Ardainian. Ardainian, huh? No, I made a promise to Addam. He said he was waiting for us. We can't leave Gormott. You're right. Thanks, but I guess we can't come with you. We need to stay behind and wait for Da at the camp. Understood. We cannot force you to come. Indeed. If you start moving around now, there's a chance you might miss him. Of course, we'll leave you with some provisions, so you won't get hungry. Yeah, okay. Thank you for everything. And that'll complete our... No, wait, no it won't. I bring news. Something tells me it's urgent. Correct, ma'am. If I may, this information is for His Highness's ears only. You may approach. Whisper, whisper. I see. Everyone, may I ask you to reconvene in the boat's strategy room later? Something unforeseen, is it? Indeed. I'll give you the details presently. You received a crafting recipe for Lora. You don't get them as quest rewards, but also as increasing community or from treasure troves. We got one for Addam a while back when we broke that Barney stone. New recipes let you create items you couldn't create previously, which is enormously exciting. Check them out while crafting. Camping. And that's our quest complete.
How about next time you help yourselves?
While we're here, why don't we look at the accessories and weapons that these guys sell? I could have gone here earlier, but I missed it. Napalm Mask increases aggro every second, but not by enough to make any difference. Beasthood increases aggro reduction by 20%. Wolf Hues increase agility by 10. I want one of those for Hugo. And leather gloves increase dexterity by 20. I don't really need that. Everyone's got pretty good dex. I expect you'll just have scale chips. Oh, not even. Not even as good as scale chips. Man, this guy's not worth it. Like, you can theoretically get from here to Torgoth without fighting anything. There's no point in stopping by that guy at all. With that done, let's go to Hugo and equip those boots. Oh yeah, I think, yes, we got a Gale Braid for Lora. I don't want wind as much as I want fire though, so I'll keep it on fire. Doesn't look like I can do this yet, or this. Dang. Well, with all... Actually, no, I think... Yes. I'm going to head back to Yachink Harbor. Because I've gotten the 5 topples I need to complete Roly-Poly's quest. Meh? Friends of faces. Faces of friends have looked that say, we passed your test, oh great Roly-Poly. How Roly-Poly know without even look? Oh, Roly-Poly is Master Warrior. Can tell such thing by sense aura and so on. That aside, it seemed first impression of Roly-Poly was correct, and friends can hold friends' own. Very good. This concludes test, but there is more tests coming up in near future. Level of difficulty will be much higher. Also, Blade of Roly-Poly is scouting field for skilled drivers over Gormott Way. If friends not have pleasure of meeting yet, would be great if friends could find and show what friends can do. Okay, Roly-Poly wait on tenderloins for next time when give friends next test to do. Till then. And that'll complete driver coaching.
Good enough for you?
Make sure you complete this quest. There's a lot of quests locked behind this one, so a lot of rewards locked behind this one. It's a pretty important one. What else do you have to say? Roly-Poly worries if Krogane's still taking scouting of job drivers seriously. Should explain. Krogane is Blade of Roly-Poly. Even for veteran warrior like self, trusting partner 100% when partner fall away, not easy thing. This reaffirm old driver and blade wisdom that stay close is best way to have strong bond between partners. That's actually true. Staying close to your blade is a good thing in battle. If you stay close to your blade, then you will gain affinity. And having max affinity is basically how you win. But with all that done, next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we'll be going to not Xenoblade Chronicles 2, next time on Torna the Golden Country, we'll be doing all the side things in Gormott, or at least some of them, might not be all. See you guys then!